Heroic on the T side, and we have Kixin with a bit of utility. They're going fast over main. Siriuson's going to spot from Garage, and he's gotten a lot of information. Players spotted every which way, looking for the headshots over the top, but it's him that takes one to the dome. Tested with the body shot to follow, and it's a quick flurry of kills, and, well, count that as the pistol. Crimbo's already got down.
That was instant, and that was pacey out of Heroic. Searson spots everyone, and by the time sort of the information comes across, Heroic are in the position where they can just take all of these fights. They find absolutely nothing big. And if this is par for the course, if this is the acceleration...
Gonna leave them with some questionable weapons. But JDC's got the strongest one. 9 at the front. A lot of players on the other side, and Tessus just walks around the corner. Swings on him. They're not ready for Tabson. PT50 gets one onto Shush, but Tessus is in cruise control. He's put in his place for a moment. With Nerds low, this is scary. Kixin barely escaping. He's getting run down by Process. Just needs one bullet to find the kill, but Kixin pauses, anticipating that push. And that kill is everything. Siriuson is going to slink an unknown presence. He's going to walk the whole way around. That's going to lose him a lot of precious time.
I think if Process is making that play, Sisson's got to go with him. Because that would have been a guaranteed trade. That would drop the bomb. Obviously, hindsight's 2020. This is still very winnable, though, for Sisson. These players are one bullet or a couple away from death. Nerds will now get the audio and can backstab Sisson. I think it's just the space in there. You might know that he's definitely softened up Tesses just a little bit. Kixon dropping utility from top main. Big have got to reroute, and they've got to take space elsewhere.
Tabson's put a counter smoke. Clever, but Kixon over the top still finds the kill. Siriuson needs to get something back. Kixon spots him, and now he's under pressure. Sure swings from Garage, and there's just no room for Big to make a single mistake. Heroic exploited immediately. JDC has an answer. It's just him and Process against the world. And Heroic take a pause. They've parked in Garage. And JDC has actually managed to walk around. He might catch Nikitos slipping. But now it's just JDC. That's the bomb. That's a second. Almost has a magical moment.
Well, that's a warning sign for Heroic, but also to Big. Because yet again, it's this deep wrap outside. Searson's caught unawares, not ready for the pace of Kixan to immediately be in hell. It feels like that should have been Tabson's kill all day long. And it doesn't happen, and the repercussions of it are quite severe. Back on the MP9s, and back to the spectator screen for Tabson, locked out of the round early by Nikados.
Yeah, he was just doing a little strafe jump for info, which I guess he does get. Nikados is locked in. Ooh, slither angle. Doesn't give up the kill. Haruka quick to pounce. JDC, another kill for him. He's got support of Process, so an interesting defensive setup. You've got 2 in secret, 1 hell and 1 heaven. Okay, 1 secret.
This is potentially still a little bit funky for Heroic, because Process has found a double at long range with the MP9. Crimbo's still in heaven. I don't really think that Heroic are aware of it. First job is to try and get this bomb. Crimbo now goes down to the AC unit. Kixan, this is all about timing. Crimbo's going to find him. And now with Nerds in main, 30 seconds, he might know about Crimbo, but where is Process scuttled off to? Behind Credit. Will claim the kill. But now, 1 bullet away from death. Needs the adjustment. Can't grab it. Big. They steal that one back away.
Siriuson gets an opportunity to take a fair fight. Ramp, put the pressure's on. Crimbo in a powerful position, gets a double up from him, make it 3. Oh, Crimbo locks down Ramp and Siriuson to close.
And that multi-kill will probably stave Heroic away from Ramp. They are back to outside again. This is where they've been getting a lot more success. Siriuson goes aggressive, but it's Nikados that finds the opener. They got to be really careful about main. Full blind. Nikodos does not care. And the trades are immediate for Heroic. Up the vent goes JDC, but Nerds is also in the smoke. In fact, they completely bypassed each other.
Okay, this has gotten a little weird. But Nerds wins his fight into Crimbo, so it's JDC. He's actually going to respond by slinking down himself. And if Nerds spots this... Oh, yeah, Nerds should spot this in a second. Even if he loses the fight, they now know A is free. What have you got to say, JDC? Not a great deal. Trying to scamper away. And it feels like when Heroic...
That can be immediately following up on the response. It was very clever. Because if you let Searson get away there, sure, you grab the space outside, but ultimately you might not be able to find the kills.
So I wonder if we might see a fast upper hit, which hasn't come out yet from the squad. Very outside heavy. One ramp play. Let's go forward onto Hut. As he drops the smoke, but yeah, they are just going to burst out through Hut. Nerds takes down 2, but one's his teammate. He finds a 3rd. I think that's made it okay. Oh, make it a quad kill. We'll count it. Searson is in ramp aggressive, misses his mark. So you know what? I think Kick's going to be happy, giving his life for the cause.
How on earth does Nerds get that 3rd kill? It feels like every advantage is with the main player. You just whacks him over the head. Searson's been missing a lot of AWP shots. I don't want to be that guy, but it really feels like he's suffering a little bit and maybe can't get involved in the game, because if you think about how big play, it's always methodical. It's by the book. They use their utility as an aid, as a buffer to set them up for success. Great nades. Softens up both Shush and Kicksan. Tabson on the spam. Tessez eludes it. They're all crossing down secret, so yet again, you got to deal with JDC. What's the common thing to go for once you lose outside? It's to pushing towards lobby. That's why Nerds is holding. And Kicksan's going to be used as his late lurk. Remember, Heroic have been conditioning these heaven wraps, and that's by and large why Crimbo can't rotate down early towards B. He's always on a little bit of a delay. It has to be an A player. They're really limiting him. 35 seconds, JDC gets completely removed. Kicksan is potentially going to bring the team up the vent to A.
Crimbo gets that one, but yeah, you've got 2 players now on B. Kicksan's confirming. This is clear. Nerds can come back for lobby as well. Crimbo's going to be in the vents, but the T's will be ahead of it. And Process, if he goes up that ladder, he's in danger. So I think you're already calling the save. Nerds and Tessez. It's crazy this team, right? Because you feel that after, you know, Heroic kind of loses all its key elements and Nerds is left in the lurch, that it's going to be difficult to rebuild them. But with Tessez in the form that he's showing at the moment, and Nerds is that reliable player, you've got 2 such insane aimers that you can activate on the T side on either extremity. You've got Nerds opening up with the lurk kill on Searson, the AWPer, who's pushing into Squeaky. And then you have Tessez who can just wide swing down towards contamination and get that kill. So they're looking very deadly at the moment.
Terrorists win.
I think going back to a point that you said in pre-game before the match went live about Nikodos and how versatile he is as an AWPer, I think adds a additional element to this team. JDC is just wrecked. And there is Nikodos, man in question. Blow on the smoke? No, instead it's a flashbang through. Tabson dealt with immediately. There's so much layering going on here for Heroic, even in their fast upper plays. Just delays of pushes in between the doors, making sure that if Big get a little bit desperate, they're dealt with. Sure, Crimbo finds 1, but he's on 12 HP. Searson's on a scout. It has to be another save. 8 rounds T-side on Nuke.
Yeah, it's really cool watching this T-side play out because, gosh, it doesn't get any easier, does it? Yeah, basically, you've got a team that's got a lot of mismatch of well, I mean, not a mismatch, but a lot of an amalgamation of different styles, right? And this isn't a new point to bring up, but I think it's worth harkening back. You know, you've got Kixin and his particular vision as a caller from his experience in different teams. And big of a minute left. They've got double AWP. So if you get into a bomb site successfully, the retake gets a bit scary. They know it, so they want to take a bit of space. Shush. Meets that AWP of Sirison. The opening kill he's been begging for round after round. And they continue to take this control. So I don't think they're going to bite on this top hit from the util, but main, this is where the rap's coming. Nerds can come up if he wishes to as well. This is on T roof. JDC gets the info, finds the bomb. Tessus with a critical trade. Baits out the AWP shot as well. Nikodos is going to slip back in. Time is running low. This round is getting a little bit weird, but Nikodos finds Sirison again. Winning out that fight, but from the top comes Tabsin. Finally finding those kills. And it's on to Nerds, but the time isn't with him. From every position, there's a big play up. So at the tail end of the half, they will find their fourth. And Nerds will at least live. So his KD stays a little bit stronger, but they'll be happy anyway. 8, a solid T side.
And they might look to make a move in towards main.
Is going to take some initiative. Walk squeaky. That's not spotted. Like, Crimbo is aware. So Big have got this space from Tabsin. The question is, what do you do? Because Nerds is aware of it. Like, he's down here to see. If Nerds gets that kill, suddenly Big's plans fall awry. But oh, Nikodos cops a goosh. Escapes. For a moment, Process follows up, and off the back of that, they are going to go. Shush does the duelies, and you got Kixin on top, but Kixin can't get the kill. Tessus' push finds success, and so does Shush. And the bomb dropped, and now they have to fight back to it. Tessus and Shush are locking it out. It started so good for Big, but it falls to Tabsin. And a 1 versus 3 that does not favor him. There are so many bodies he has to get past. That's a good first kill. Tessus is low, remember, but he doesn't know where Nerds is. And Nerds, well, he lets him know.
Nice kill, Ras.
So Heroic win another pistol. And there's nothing available here for Big. No bomb plant, no money. Probably double digits etched next to the Heroic name.
Yeah, Big feel hard done by that one. That pistol, more or less necessary, you feel. Nerds is going to get some target practice. Not that he's not had plenty of it already across this map. And he'll happily take this. Shush is pushing as well. Looking to put his farming hat on. Hold up. Sirison blocks him. And Nerds gets digged. We've got a round happening. Crimbo's hit another. A 2v2. Tessus recovers to at least equalize. What looked like it was going to be more or less a run over. It's gotten a little scary.
Kicksands on another flank. So Tessus is going to get the jump on these players. And that means that Kicksands going to be hit to lock it in. Good recovery from Heroic. Nice shots out of Big. Nerfed a little bit with the price. Not in this update, but in the next one.
That got costly though.
And top garage, that's a tough one to kind of deal with. Oh, never mind. No, it's not.
Tabsin ready for it. Good opener. Massive kill to find onto that rifle.
It looks like it's going to be an A play, which means you could get the auto shotgun involved. Kicksands actually left, and he's going to re-push ramp. Reinforce it with Tesses. So a lot of this hinges on Shush. How much can he find? Absolutely nothing. A bomb site for free. And you mentioned the money. This is probably going to be a save out of Heroic. 5 on 3, Kicksands low. Yeah, Nikodos wants nothing to do with it. So a good show in there from Big as well. Kicksands was trying to get tricky at the vent. At the first point of call, and I feel like him being loud and then creeping back up, it just creates JDC this opportunity to spam. Tabson won't be able to find Kicksand, but now he needs to run for the hills.
Yeah, I think him getting that kill though is going to deter Big from hunting. Which Heroic are very happy about, because keeping these 3 rifles alive will actually give them a goodbye to the next, because Nerds will ideally be able to get out something worthwhile.
Terrorists win.
So you'll still have 2 players that are lacking, but
It would rub salt in the wound if Nerds was able to find that one. Straight ramp. Potentially, this is going to be a bit faster. Yeah, Crimbo disrespects the smoke. Tess says holds firm. And there's more where that came from. Tess says trying to hold the line and does a lot of damage onto JDC and even deals with Searson, but the ramp hold gets completely dismantled.
Nikodos won't be happy with that. That felt like a freebie. Turned. It's been a bit of a distraction. The smoke could give him a way up if he wished to. Nuts in heaven. There isn't a kit. If they find kills, that might be enough. Nuts is peeking, not seeing anything. Kixon lurking around that smoke. Tabson is in the open. Kixon finds the kill, but time is running out. They're taking quite a lot of it just to get here. Defusing the bomb. You can try and stick it. Nerds providing the overwatch. Nerds needs to find both these kills, and he's done it. And that might just be just enough. The clock ticking, but Kixon has got the defuse.
What a clutch just from both of them. Have a big, that's a really tough one to lose because the design of that round was so good. They deal with all the ramp pressure. They've got to play a deep lobby. Holding for reactions. And then generating space on towards A. This lobby push is fantastic out of Heroic. They know that Big are outside. They've already got the rotates down secret. They've got players that can fight and pepper these smokes. This is so tough. Big need to fight their way out.
Heroic want to take the fight to them. You can see Nikodos is playing around the smokes. Spam from afar. Nerd slinks up, gets a double. And Nikodos, not even known, swings out for his. Map point about to be secured. Crimbo watching on as his teammates fall one by one. Heroic so fast in getting that control in lobby, and as you say, it just sets them up to be prepared for this exact play. They had every bit of information they needed for all the players to be present.
For Crimbo. 7 chances to close now for Heroic. It's all about making sure you don't die after time here. Crimbo would have nothing. And he might be found by Tess says. No! Nothing. Not a single penny to his name. In the mid-round. And Big are completely unraveled. And Heroic unrivaled. Single AK on Process. Searson's scout looks for recon, finds nothing over at Garage except a nade flies past his ear. Great headshot onto Nerds, who's been the talisman for this team. With outside space generated, Big look to maybe stick it in main.
Searson's always been known for his scout. Like it's one of his strongest weapons. And okay, he found a double. Swaps to the AK. Kicks it. Gets the double. Massive kills back. And for all the work Searson has done in this round, you feel like it's slipping away because Crimbo has the P250 that was dropped to him. Maybe if he catches Kixon? No. And tabs him. You don't envy him. 1 versus 3. He's found some space. Well, slips down, and I don't know if that was spotted by Shush. It does seem like it. He's hot in pursuit.
Yeah, he knows.
Goodbye, Tabson. Kixon's aware. Kixon swings, and Heroic 13-5 Big on Nuke. Jumping straight into the action, and Big, a fast up ramp. Charging up, in fact, the whole squad has arrived. Gap space being taken. Utility over the top. Then Molly actually keeps him at bay for a moment, and that's going to set up Nerds and Nikodos on a late flank. Kixon's got the smoke and the kit for the retake, so I think the plan is allow that bomb to come through. We have a quick flank, and it's already found success. Nerds gets one. Oh, and again, the bomb caught off. Now you have to deal with Nerds, and Nikodos doesn't need to reveal himself yet. With the pressure being on, they feel they need to, and Nikodos dies. So suddenly, a decision to be made. Do we go back or do we commit?
I like this out of Tess says. Being active. Over towards Crane. JDC can't trade. So now they're being picked apart. You've also got the rotation out of Kicks and Smoking Kit just to guarantee that this is going to be an A play. No utility. Now for Big Eva, you have to walk in and contact, clear all of these angles. It needs to be a team effort. They need to go together.
Issue is Heroic actually don't know that all the players are here. Okay, now they know 2 are. But you can see Shush is holding from Elevator. Kixon's worried about that play, but Tessus hits another. Finally, some pressure relieved by Crimbo. JDC given the space to plant. So it will be a 2v2 retake. JDC is still stuck at default. Looking for this fight onto Tessus, but Tessus is an absolute menace with these pistols. So it falls to Crimbo, the clutch master of Big. And he can't even get it started. Tessus with the quad kill and Heroic another pistol.
I think what's very interesting about this pistol is the moments of which Heroic decide to fight. Called right back into action. Tess says he said he was 20-4 on the previous show, and so he started this campaign off with a quad.
Where's Shush? I saw him drop down lower B. I think he's locked in ramp. I think he's sitting behind that smoke. Okay, no, he's fallen back now, so he was in B lobby. Now they have information. No presence there early. Oh, they're not spotted. Eventually is. Misses his timing, but Nikodos gets his. He's now in an uncomfortable position. Flames come forward. He can't find the kill, but Tessus strikes. Putting it back into a 3-on-3. He's very low. He's still sticking around. He has that support from Nerds. Going to take the first contact and wins out that fight. Second play there. Tessus not ready though. Tabson just walks around. Tessus back turned. Smoke tripled forward. And just a Molotov being thrown over the top. Tabson peppered. And both of them kept at bay. Bomb can't be planted just yet. They're so low. Now they can commit to it. Nothing to deny this time. Nerds up high, has a powerful angle as the smoke fades. Will win out that fight. And Sirius now's the moment to prove himself. 38 HP. No kit, no smoke, no utility at all. He's not going to fall for the tap. Buying precious time. Now he knows it's not a committal. And they think that he's gone to ramp. Surely he's going to swing nuts there, as always. Never letting anyone deny his teammates defusing.
Yeah, ever present is Nerds. Bomb plants facilitates purchases for Big, but no AKs. It's just flat Galils.
Flash forward for info. Tessus not spotting too much before the smoke lands. Cops a HE back. Shush wins out an engagement. Costs him a little bit, but he'll take the kill. It's aggression in mid. Nikodos lets him slide past. Casino phone 1. I don't think Tabson's position is known, and he's exploiting that readily. Moves forward. Although with the smoke landing, can't exploit it too much further. In fact, they're going to disengage.
And where Shush went blow for blow with JDC, they know that he's low over here.
Yeah, that'd be a retake play. If Shush can survive and just get out and get the information, that's everything. Oh, I think he might get caught. No, he actually gets over to the corner. They have one molly, and I suspect it won't go. Oh, it does go to quad. Goodbye, Shush. Nerds trying to get something back. Spots the player on the boost, but can't find the kill. Nikodos trying to get something back, and he can't convert that spray process with a double. Traded back by Kixon. And they still want to give this a go. Tessus making it look a little bit doable. Still stuck on double. Tees want to fight for Crimbo in the open. Another kill comes through, and it's Sirison. A 1v2 once more. Kixon taps. Sirison doesn't spot him. Hopes to find him. Kixon this time clutching. Sirison denied again.
What a clever clutch. Slides in behind quad. Makes Sirison doubt that he's crossed there because it's not the immediate swing. But Big are knocking on the door. This is a much better showing than what we saw out of Nuke because they are breaching the bomb sites. It's now just about holding on to them. Nikodos on the crane angle. Spots legs. But can't grab the kill. And this time it's not Shush that accelerates. Actually, it is. He's already down there yet again. Double setup for Heroic at B. Trying to leave them a lot of map control. Process clears. And JDC follows up. 1 for 1, and that's going to keep the rotates rooted.
That's killing each side of the map. This round now pivots on Nikodos and what he can achieve with this AWP. It is going to be A. He knows the pressure's on him. Oh, AG straight to him, but a headshot with the AWP. That smoke is missed. There's a massive gap, and Nikodos happy to exploit it, but misses the chance. But he's really keen for more. Can't quite fire off a third shot, but he might have done enough, especially with Tesses finding that one. Tabs in plants. And Nertz is going to group up with Tesses. Another 2v2 made into a 1v2. A clutch required from Nertz and denied by Tabson. Massive round from the IGL of Big.
Enables Nertzen towards ladder room, and now Big needs to be worried about the possibility of a flank coming in at any moment. He's the MVP of this round, Nertz. Weirdly enough. Most expensive weapon on his shoulders. That nade is fantastic as well on towards Kixan. And the follow-up. One thing you're going to get out of Big is consistent util.
And that's Crimbo's aware. This full spike looking like it's going to fall flat. Tessus is pinned in and pins it. So for Big, credit to them for keeping every round so far close. It's now put Heroic in the bin after losing this force buy. And gives them that...
Gives it a cursory glance. Shush can hear all of this. It's about whether he can just hit the shot. Uh-oh. Process, does he get it? No.
Terrorists win.
So Mac 10 recover. That can be thrown over as well to a teammate.
Absent. I think he's going to know Tess is this close. Oh, he didn't spot him? No, he didn't. And Tessa is looking to exploit the reload. Does so. Trades there. They've done some damage. That's might get an angle on Process. No. Process walks forward, wins out the fight on Shush, and that should be all the damage done. Nertz would love another kill, but more smokes everywhere with the flank coming. Oh my god, Nertz. That's an insane shot on Sirison. The AWP will be recovered. Lucy lives. Shush, he's about to be facing a lot of pressure. 4 players on the other side. The smoke lands at the perfect time. Spots JDC as he jumps up. Big kill from Shush. And that's kept them at bay for the moment. In fact, it forces them back.
Between him and Nertz, they could maybe even get a little bit more aggressive here. Big... He joins, and with 25 seconds left, it has to be a quick, pacey execute. But Heroic has still got utility. They can still try and deny the space.
Great timing on that smoke. Molly forward as well, but they're ready for the fight. Process trying to spam through. Crimbo forcing the fight, and Crimbo forces the fight indeed. Helped out by a bit of team damage, but they're so low. And one shot from Tesses onto this bomb will deny it. That's the round right there. Looks for a moment like Crimbo's going to force the way through. Sirison, can he get away? He will.
Wow.
Crimbo has been showing that he wants to, get fairly active on the lurks in terms of where he goes to. So Nikodos is ready for it. Nice opening kill. Big looking like they want to test B again. But once more. Shush has support. Nertz is here. Close to white. Shush playing this angle. You might not expect that presence. Sirison's found a kill. That actually might cause them to move back. Sirison has just solo walked up A and found an opening, and that's completely changed the game plan.
Oh, if he gets the kill towards Nikodos, this is everything. Well, I don't think Nikodos is ever really going to peak this. Tesses will now scream that it will be this commitment. Again, 30 seconds. Big need to execute onto the side. Tesses has got a nade to disrupt the smokes. The molly misses, so that gives Tabson a little bit more room to breathe.
I think that smoke that Saracen dribbled forward wasn't kind of the standard one. So the molly can't go down. Saracen realizes with the smoke falling, can't stand on top of the sandbags. Nikodos aware of him, but Saracen wins out the fight. And they're still sticking around, wanting to keep this fight going. Now it's throwing the flash over. Saracen fires off a shot, but Tabson tucked in. They have a powerful crossfire. Shush trying to fight forward into it, but Tabson tucked in. You're never going to clear that first. Nerds will get one on the disengage, but it is just the fall off. Process might lose his life here, but it's nothing but consolation frags for the CTs.
Terrorists win.
Only for a moment. They're moving about a lot. See Nikodos? No, so Nikodos gets that kill. He's done. Saracen's looking for him, and we'll find the leg, but not before Nikodos takes a life. And that's a trade he'll take any day of the week.
That's huge. That also keeps the setup over a B for Heroic. And that might come into play, because look at this. Tabson, Searson scale back away because JDC is on the stairs. And he's already found a good opener. Needs more here. The pre-aim's really good, but Shush staying alive. Can drop the molly at white, prevent the progression. 20 seconds left. It will be this B commitment, but everyone is here. Tess says in close support. Flashbang needs to be great, and it is. Can they get the bomb down, though? That's the next question. Tess says stands tall. And now Searson, with no time, tries to run them down with the dualies, but can't get it over the line. Flashbang's great. Nikodos still on the line. No one is going to give him anything except a flash. He's been very dynamic as well. Was over towards mid. He's now taking presence towards A. Wants to go past the sandbag. Flash is great. Nikodos on the angle. Can he see Process? Not quite. Oh. Gets wrecked.
Yeah, unlucky. What can you do? Hickson's low as well. So very favorable for Big. And still you've got this double B presence. You kind of expect this to change up. Well, changes up indeed, with one of them falling to JDC. Tessus wins this fight. There is a way for Heroic back in, but I think that might just close the door.
Yeah, good trade. And Shush, they know he's on B. They can hold ramp. They've already got that through Crimbo. So it has to be a save, and back and forth we go. This is consistently a tug. With a double B, he assumed there'd be a little bit more room. Tess says out in the open, gets caught. So Big guaranteed at least 6. For Heroic, the buy is going to be worse for wear.
If they can somehow get this one. Impressive, they've actually got 3 rivals out of this. I wasn't sure they'd be able to get that sort of buy together. Okay, Nerds finally gets the best of JDC.
Boost. Hello. Potential. And success for Tess says. Searson on the angle needs the trade and he grabs it. Well, the issue is all his teammates are falling around him. And there's a big flank from Nerds. Searson needs to grab this kill, needs to find something. They're being so loud here, Heroic. So Searson feels like he's penned in, but with Crimbo falling. It's only a matter of time before he gets dealt with, and he will. Nothing to separate these two teams as we head into the second half. So effectively, we call the first half null and void, and we put a lot of emphasis onto what these two teams can achieve. The immovable force. Well, unstoppable force means the immovable object potentially Process with the dualies, firing off some shots. Flashbang, exceptional from Kicksan, but the trades are here immediately from Big, and Searson's fighting forward, but can't get the better of Kicksan. This is chaotic. There's so much happening, and yet it gets thrown into a 2-on-2. Bomb not yet committed, and both of these defenders from Big rotating by Ellie.
Always Tessus. Kicks him with 1 HP. He's not going to be the one that gets it done. And it's a pause from Heroic. Seeing if Big make any moves. Tessus now will creep over. Bomb to be planted. JDC could find a good line. Looking for this fight onto Tessus, who spots him out. He goes wide. Tessus, him staying alive is everything.
He really felt like if he could grab one there, that gets a lot of pressure off the shoulders of Kicksan. Instead, he'll be the first contact. Crimbo's just sticking it. No kit, the full 10 seconds, and Heroic, they're not buying it. Crimbo is so close to defusing it right from under their noses, and he grabs it. A 10-second stick from Big gives them the pistol.
But does it really matter?
MP7 is becoming a little bit more
Nets has always run it.
common
This guy loves the
nowadays.
MP7.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of people are bringing it out more and more. I know Nertz is kind of the founding father of the MP7 change. Tess says on the boost. Oh, spotted by JDC. That nade is going to be hefty. There's a lot of damage onto these players. Searson also finds the opener. Are you ready for Tesses to be at such close range? Yes, you are if you're JDC, but he can't grab it. But he's done enough. Crimbo locks down B. Shush, hoping to find something. Or at least it'll be another reinvestment of an M4. No bomb. Makes his life all the more difficult, especially being penned in by Process. The M4 grabs the kill. Yeah, he plays it an awful lot. Because it means he can kind of pick and choose the peaks. They're more on his terms. If he gets mollied out, you know the Big are going to just throw a smoke on him. He can escape. They really want to send the MP9s in. Flashbang's perfect. And there's Process finding another opening. Searson over the top, looking for someone by the forklift. Can't see him, but Tessus has been dinked and pretty much removed from the equation of round 16.
Almost.
I don't know how Heroic aren't finding these
You
kills.
can get one here. Oh, yeah, you can. Spray through the wall.
Sure.
That's one way to do it. Yeah, Heroic take a lot of damage early. That's disengages, but he's actually going back in and sticking around. Crimbo, in that fight he's looking for, huge from Nets. A double on this lurk. He's loud about the fallback to ladder. So for Big, they do have to do their due diligence and send a player back to cover it. Process, hearing Tessus. Tessus surely favored in this duel. Such low HP, ready for that swing. Searson deleted by a flying Kicksin. And Process can't get quite much from it, but it's enough. Set up Tabson for a clutch over the top, and down he goes. Nert sets him up with the 3K.
That's the Sam badge. We go. Badge? Cool.
Yeah, he starts here every round. I
Why
think
not?
in case there is pace, he's got somewhere to play, and then he'll edge himself out. So not going for the aggressive peaks from Crane, but still finding the opener. So again, Big open up the round. They just need to close it.
Oh, okay. Across. Caught by Nikados. Now a lurk smoke put forward by Heroic, and they're going to scale through it. Two players investigate B for Big because Shush had dropped his utility there early. So they need to draw attention to it. Meanwhile, it's again going to be another A execute from the T side.
fast on it. Util over the top, gonna force Tabson back. Although he sticks around for a moment, Nikodos behind the flames, gets the kill. Seriously, good flick. Keeps it even. But he's low. Lack of util, no kill on these surviving players. And Nikodos deep. It's gonna be a devil to get past. BBC aware of the possibility, but his spam doesn't connect. If you're not finding a kill immediately, you can't go for it. But if they clear Nikodos, they find this one. No. If there was a kit, I'm not sure where it is. And there wouldn't have been time.
Terrorists win.
Good decision from Heroic again when you're going towards A.
Yeah, Big at least saving has given them something decent into this. You can feel it's on the tipping edge. A lot of players on the outside of this smoke. Seriously again, finding the kill. And Process pushing down a massive one. Shush trading back. But the MP9s have found success. And Nerds and Shush have to try and piece this one back together.
That's so tough for CS, and he died through Process. They got spammed together. Double mid is potent, but if they go around the corner, that's where it could be dicey. Great trade, but you're never ready for JDC on the angle if you're Shush. Good recovery from Big.
Entrusted with a lot. Waterfall smoke. Process. Looking for a play to walk through it. No, caught off guard by Tessus. But Tabson at the sandbags. There's no molly to clear him. He has all the power in this round. Even spots one. Flashbang catches him. Oh no, he reveals himself too soon. And the Big are fighting forward. JDC. It's one shot from the orb, but it's JDC's AK that's doing all the work. And Nerds has to clutch up. Crimbo sticking the bomb, the spray through, can't find it. A bomb plan for Heroic is huge, but for Big, 11 is everything. Unrelenting. Try to be a flash over. It's perfect for Crimbo. Finally gets the fights that he's looking for. HE over the top. Shush, good shot. Needs some more, and he's looking for it, but Crimbo again. Nikodos gets one back, but it's costly. And maybe Tastas can be the one. They need to get this bomb out of here. Nikodos, his job is get the bomb and get out. Because Tastas has taken all of this space. Oh, dear. Nikodos. That would have been... I think he has to. This round, it's all about Tastas. 2v3. 2 HP on Nikodos.
And a flank. Tesses needs to grab this kill, needs to secure it, and does. But he's on 3 HP himself. There's Nikodos just finished off, and Tesses needs to grab it, but can't. It's a dink, but it's not the kill. It's Big that will rise to the occasion. They'll get up to map point and put us ever so closer into forcing us to a third.
He had an AK. If only he had an AK.
It's just denied immediately. It's a little bit frustrating. It's a complete difference to what was going on Nuke and where everyone from Heroic was rising. It's just Tesses. He's been fantastic. The Vertigo of Heroic, but no one else is there to really rise to the ranks. Nerds will deal with JDC. That's a valuable opener.
Nerds has been great in mid. Heroic still need to find success off it. And that's not a way to do it. Kicks in, giving a 1v1 onto Process. Oh, Tessus.
Wow.
Doesn't even get a fight. Domed out of the server, but Process is making a play. He's walked through the smoke into the back lines, and he's guaranteed a kill on Tessus. Surely. Oh, actually, the HE does it. Now, here's the thing. Nikodos is not known. Oh, and he spotted Process. That's massive.
We've seen him.
And he comes over. And now they know. He knows. He's not known. So if they come back and pause.
Process got the bomb, hasn't he?
Well, this is weird. Yeah, Shush had every advantage there because they knew where Process was.
Crazy round, but Heroic should have this one. I doubt Big even go for this. They haven't got any control towards A whatsoever. That was all a bit of guess who.
Can't afford to hunt. But the loss bonus will be minimal for Big, so I feel they're going to force around these two weapons. Oh, actually, Sirison and Crimbo both having a different setup.
It wouldn't surprise me if they did it again.
Yeah, they are doing it again, I think, from the looks of it. Shush is fast. Not super fast, though. CDs have shown that they're here. Very quick boost. It's a 1-for-1. So Crimbo gets the trade. The layering of the CTs. Giving him a bit of cover behind his teammate. Nice little molly. Crimbo has to move forward. This is all a ruse. All this aggression at B, which has drawn a player over, it's a bit of a fake out because A is the play. It's a good kill. Sirison slips in. Big one onto Tessus. Makes it doable. But force back. Nice elevator smoke. Good util onto Nikodos. Tabson can't line up the molly because of the flash. So they can disengage, but you know Big are going for this. Oh, that was not the molly.
Oh,
that
no.
was not the lineup. Tabson needs to watch some nut out here. Still they find forward. Nikodos spamming, bit of damage done. Nats looking over the top, but Sirison not giving the find. He's defusing, gotten off it. And it's just Sirison left. A shot on the way out, make it 2. A quad kill in the round, but it still goes the way of Heroic.
Terrorists win.
And again, when they put pressure on B, Crimbo seeing a lot of util. He's forced back. Oh, sticking around. Drops the defensive smoke, and it's because he's got the support of JDC. And he's found 2. Now Crimbo can disengage. They've got such an advantage. Finding forward. Nurse and Shush get a kill apiece. That advantage, which was there, has disappeared quickly. But as soon as you say it, it's all onto Nets. That's a cheeky kill over the top. Both CTs are on the site, and yeah, how does Nets make this one happen? Sirison's holding down the position with the orb if he goes over. So he has to respect this smoke. Very difficult close of this clutch for Nets.
It's not like he's even got a flash. Just a smoke. We'll creep forward, hoping that by his absence over the last 30 seconds, Big reset, but instead they layer themselves in towards stairs, hoping for a jiggle and a shot out of Searson, but not happening. Smoke trickle forward will allow him to pick up this bomb. Blows open. Nert's been given an opportunity, and he's seen Searson as well. 20 seconds left, and the gun has also been thrown over. A lot of information. Nerds versus Searson. Over the top, he sees the head. Nerds locks it in. And we're going to overtime. Heroic just about stabilized.
1v3. The first kill, BS.
And notice how we talked about Tess says he was the one stepping up. He was the one performing. Well, now you've got Nerds.
This is the exact story on day 1 with Heroic on Vertigo. It was Tessa solo, but then Nerds woke up, caught up to him, and took over. Look at us.
Ouch.
Continuing to be silenced on his fights on ramp. And yeah, this round doesn't go any better for him. Tessa thinks, okay, I'm going to give it a go. This LARPing thing can't be that hard. Dangerous game kicks in. Very dangerous. And in the end, only gets the 1. So after 4 in a row, you feel that Big are going to get this first in OT, which is always the story.
Hang on. Nerds is still alive. So there's always a conversation piece here, Lucy.
Ooh. Shadow? Oh, Tabson's pushing. The timing. Oh, did he see them?
Oh, he's behind
Feels
him.
like he did. Okay. Tabson should lock this one in. There's no way they would turn around. Oh, yeah. Guaranteed. Free as you like.
Let's go! Final! Super Jungs!
And you're right, classic OT dictates that whoever concedes OT will then grab the first round.
Fast this time. They're already up gap. And look at us, he swings back. Gets serious in. Process is put on notice. And found. So speed, the answer on A. Hudson doesn't want to give it up without a fight. Throws the utility forward and the bullets too into Kixin. HG to his dome. Remember, there's still this lurk in mid of Nerds who could activate at any moment, but they found another, an equalizing kill. Nikodos catching the timing. Nerds caught on his. 2 clean openers on A, amounting to very little for Heroic. Still a chance because Tabson saw nothing immediately. So an Ellie smoke. Flash over the top. JDC can't peek. Bomb to be planted. How do they play this? Nikodos is sticking around default. They know that they can't give up this control. So winning an early fight would give them an advantage to work with. It's not coming immediately. So Nikodos falls back to a better off angle. Utility goes forward. A smoke into short. Nikodos ahead of it. Looking for this fight. Jumping into his crosshair. How does JDC win that?
What?
It's a headshot. And shush. Surely not. No. Over the top comes Crimbo.
Huge response. They're not done with this series just yet. Nade blows open, the smoke flashbangs, great shush. Ducks and dives, tries to bob and weave through that utility, but JDC finds another kill.
In towards the B bomb side to just take that control early, knowing that Shush has been fighting it quite actively. And for a second, it kind of thought he was maybe ahead of it and could have caught something, but not quite able to. They're going to come back. Notes is setting up the util. Got a double flash for the fight onto site. Good tap on the JDC. Flames come forward. They want to barrel in. Kimbo getting up close in the smoke, and he's in trouble. Spammed out by Kixon, who catches the whip of him. JDC also low, playing around the edge. Spam catches him too. Kixon, a big double. And all of Heroic are postured for this. You take a moment to pause, and that allows Tabson to slink in. In fact, Process by his side. The flash is good. Tabson dodges it for a moment, but Kixon is opening up B all by himself. And it's Nerds with another bullet. Serious in a 1v3. Ichi will do damage onto Nerds. Now you know exactly where he is. AWP in hand. Nerds eludes him. And when the smoke fades, he'll be in trouble. Aware of it. Can't find the first. So Heroic won on this T side.
It's a very clever round out of Heroic, one that they desperately needed. And now you've gone to the CT side, you go back into Tess's element. So they fight for this ramp control. Oh, okay, sure. And there he is. Gets traded at the bare minimum, but it's still a good opener for Heroic.
Was that a martyrdom, Nate? Yeah, it was. Double layering in mid, but B is completely open. This is scary for Heroic. They'll have to play retake. Big are just going to contact in. Flash over. Okay, that's a big kill. At least they catch the lurk, so it doesn't matter so much that you've lost his control. Good molly. Over the top. Tabson cops a HE. Molly actually went a bit deep. All the utility used for the T side. Heroic have every advantage. On smoke, Kixon flies around, can't find the kill. And JDC, he's found a double. Nerds is trying to get something back, but he's the only one. JDC doing everything. And again, it's a 1v3 required from Nerds. A molly forward to white box is good, but Sirius's AWP is better. Map point for Big. Let's see. Big. 2 chances. Send us to that third map. JDC, here he is. Fighting at B. Deep smoke. Doing some work. Nerds is being baited here. So he needs to find success, and he does. Spots the head of Crimbo barely. But Process, almost getting the double. Tessa's just about getting away. Siriusin knows he's low. Smoke down. Siriusin runs around the corner, can't find the kill, but he's chasing. Oh, Siriusin. For a moment, you feel like maybe he can double up. He's taking the space, and he's not done yet. Sees the head of Nikodos, and he takes it.
That's everything. These rotates, they're going to be really late. There are kits, sure, and Tabson's going to hold the flank. Are you ready for 2 players to both be here? That's the info on 1. Tabson needs to grab this kill on towards Nerds. The layering so difficult, but at least he confirms to Searson that both these players are in the ramp. Scopes in, takes one, and then he can dive away, and that's exactly what he does. Flashbang forward, Molly on the position. Heroic needs a stick. And Nerds in a tough spot. Searson will grab it and make it so big. Force Ancient, and they are not out of the run into the playoffs just yet. Felt like Heroic were in control, but here we go. And as foretold, big start on the offense. Quick play in towards A, but it's double donut for Nerds and Shush. Trying to lock off this side of the map with aggression over towards B ramp. The rotations are a little bit far away.
Smoke on the donut to counter it, so bomb plant to be secured. It has to be the retake. 1 for 1. Tess says, oh, Nikodos on the fadeaway gets Process, so the advantage back for the CTs, but again, no kit. The T's taking the fight to them. JDC using the P250, looking for that head. Hickson's just walked around, so he's calling close clear, which is going to allow these donut players to swing. They can start to overwhelm JDC. Nice tap, and he needs more. He gets it, but it's all on Siriusin, and only for a moment. Nikodos with a double, and Heroic with the pistol. Stops the flames, stops the smoke, feeling the pressure. Nice PG, beautiful. Actually does a little less than maybe you'd think. A bit too far, but he dodges the one thrown back. Big getting a lot of control just from poking and prodding, which is kind of what they have to do with the lack of util. But Crimbo pokes and prods a little bit too far. Maybe JDC find that pathway through. A lost duel. Give space, and now they can split on A.
Yeah, but Nerds. Oh, okay. Tucks away, thinks there's going to be a flash, and that invites Searson just to take him out. Shush in A main. How aware are they that players from Heroic could be here? Smoke on it. Doesn't allow any opportunity whatsoever, and yet again, it's Heroic. They need to battle back in from CT. Tess says, can't get by Searson in Donut. And with Kixan low, and Shush not even allowed to find anything, they're just going to have to retreat back.
It's a rare moment that Nats is caught off guard. Normally kind of praise him for always being so vigilant and ready for these sort of fights, but he's in the perfect position. They're forcing through a smoke, which gives him all the favorability, but as you say, it's like he's expecting the flash.
Look at Kixan. He's juggled both M4s to give Shush one. Oh no.
Oh, Kixan will be allowed to keep it. And they're looking to exploit it.
Shush is going to be ahead of this. Searson nearly drive-bys in with the MAC-10, but Shush stands tall, and that's everything. JDC supported by a flash, but Shush dodges it a lot more. Control now being gathered right back by Heroic. Tabson and Crimbo trying to recover this from Big, but Tabson can't get two, which leaves it all on towards Crimbo. 1 on 3. puts himself in a position to maybe walk through this donut smoke, but that's dangerous.
That's time to work with. And it is Crimbo. There was ever going to be someone that would clutch this for big, it would be him. That will be the first challenge. Holding the line as Crimbo edges forward. He gets the fight. Doesn't lose a lot of health for it. Nice little HE. Does some damage to Kixon. These two players are set up to be able to trade off each other simply. Crimbo has to fight forward. First, can't convert it. And there was that swing if needed. So Heroic deny the clutch. Big to put the pressure on B. At least to begin with. We have to get mid pretty consistently, and with Nerds falling in donut, that's the go signal. Into A they slip. Shush at Brokey. Swings past but can't find the kill. Needed that one. Now it's going to be the save for Heroic.
For the Germans. And something that they were struggling with against Para. Remember, they played earlier today. It was a CT side I was really impressed with. And the T side that fell a little bit flat. So they are giving themselves a foundation to work off. And if Heroic can't get started here, part of going for that default as well, if you're big, is to kind of counter potentially Heroic going for double A main pushes. They're going straight to A again. And they're not ready. Shush is the only player here. It's a deep incendiary, but he needs to find more than just one. And they line up. It's actually a team kill on towards Crimbo. Flashbangs over the top. Nerds with the MP9 can only find the bullets of JDC. Everyone is falling on this A bomb site for Heroic.
Had the advantage early. Although it is a bit of an issue. Oh, Kixon so fast in his flank as well. And they're going to be so focused on Donut where they know presence was. At some point, they have to push forward and get the bomb. This pause is only going to work in Heroic's favor. As Kixon start to edge forward, he will. Siriuson's aware of the possibility. But it's on to him to pick up and plant this bomb. He does have the smoke, so he can at least lock off Donut if he wishes to. And Tabson can provide coverage. Oh, Sirison comes back for the clear, and he does find it. The smoke onto Tesses makes it incredibly difficult. And, well, reveals himself. Tabson happily will pick up that clue and find the kill. And it's been so A heavy. Not a round has gone to B, which is crazy to me on Ancient, where B is the prime destination consistently. Big have no interest in it. Heroic bring forward a stack. Crimbo is even aware of that possibility. Sees Shush cross. Nice swing though from Nicodas. So you know two were in main. An AK picked up. Oh, Nicodas. Another for him before he's traded. Nerds is going to bait behind Big Box. Reveals himself, but that recovered AK gets one. JDC slips through red. Sirison is stuck in the back of Donut, spotted with the bomb and misses the chance. It's off just the pistols that Heroic will finally break through. Once JDC can muster up something. Good first kill. With his position known. The bomb deep in Donut, so almost impossible to pick up. Heroic decide we're going to cover off the C4. An ult for Nerds, so he can just hold the line directly. But cleared by JDC. Hold up.
Oh,
No armor in either of these players. 1 versus 4. Another AK picked up. G4 does a lot of damage. They're going to make sure they fight this together, and they do. Swinging on one.
instead, Heroic come back in towards the site. Nicodas hits some vital deagle shots. And Searson dealt with, this time by Shush. An opener that has not normally gone Heroic's way. Process will trade, and JDC... Oh, JDC does everything. Shush now...
Yeah, great opening kill for
He's to
Heroic.
scurry back in towards Donut, a safe haven because he's low HP. Keep your eyes on B.
You'll be in
Never
big
mind.
trouble.
Or don't, because Kicksands found Crimbo.
Really just needs to make the call to rotate over and support. He's going to do it. Oh, it's a dink. Now, there is a HE grenade. And 2 players that would die immediately if they're anywhere near it. So it's still not over for Big. But it's all on Snickerdoes. Had a good round previously. He's going to walk into them and straight between the two. Shush can't get involved.
Bomb has been planted.
They could have reset. They could have moved from shelf to mid to A. And that's why they had to be so disjointed. They felt like they could not gamble. And the molly coming over the top that lands in long forces Nikodos in the fight, but he is not aware at how close Big could possibly be in the cave.
It's crazy. If you thrown the HE into cave, it would have been a double too. I think it was the 2 low HP players that were there. Now, Big to B. Enough of A. Been there every round. Time for something new.
Great jiggle. Sets Nikodos up for success, and then he repositions. Kicksands still up close with this MP9. Big are being held back at the ramp. Flashbang not going to offset anything, and look at the control. Heroic have got him mid as well. JDC, whilst he can spam, you got 2 players that have now made their way in towards Cheetah.
Yeah, Shush is pivotal here.
First to spot shadows, might deal with Tess says, but are you ready for Nerds on the corner? Oh! It's a great adjustment. Don't fumble the bag again, Heroic.
I can see no one's close ledge. Oh. Betrayed. Didn't see anything. Thinks it's time to strike.
Completely bypass this defense. Citizen also just trying to lock that off. Bomb is going to be a painstaking noise in the ears of Heroic. As once again, they put themselves in a great position. They have all of the map control. And Process just does everything. Crucial kills in towards Cave. The adjustment onto Nerds is so gross. And yet when Shush feels like he's in that most powerful position, he jumps up. He lets the tippy top of his helmet show. And Process sparks life back into this big T side.
Can't get there in time. Heroic. Again, finding that B isn't the objective of Big. Crimbo, who almost just into Nerds. So Heroic, again, an opening kill. Nikodos in the right place, slips into Temple. Oh, Flashbang is perfect, forces him off. Shush from the donut, the flash blinds everybody, but it's JDC that gets the kill. Process can't convert that spray. Tesses with a double. 4v2. But Searson and Tabson looking to convert. Can't hit the shot. And Tabson falls in the back lines. Tessis and Kickson combine Heroic with one at the tail end, but they have a lot of work ahead of them. You work with what you've got, and a pistol will be required, but T-sides are the strength of this team on this map. Let's see. It's going to be B early for the Heroic squad. No, it's in mid. JDC, who's been having a phenomenal game, is paired up with Crimbo. These are 2 players you don't want to face. A powerful crossfire with the dual Berettas. Flashbang in the face. Well, this feels like a disaster waiting to happen. Crimbo, first one. JDC getting baited, and yep, disaster it is. Nerds doesn't know what happened to his team. What
a crunch.
Gonna give A a go. Let's see. Sirison is here, tucked into the corner. FAMAS in hand. Pros is going to come support. Sirison not swinging. An overlook so far. Nerds gets the opener, but Sirison's still here. On Sirison, he can end all of their dreams. First, second, can't get the third. But denies the bomb going down. That causes Heroic to have to take a moment. Ever Molotov. Oh no, it's extinguished by the smoke. JDC at the top of the box is traded. Nerds recovers the smoke. That's huge. So he can block off an angle. Crimbo walks forward. This is a timing fight if ever there was. Oh, gets a whiff of shush. Bomb still needs to go down. Crimbo now is going to get into action. Tabson setting back. Shush creeping closer. Turns his back and Tabson. It's a freebie. And he takes the whole house.
Big in these 2-on-2 situations just always seem to play it perfectly.
Yeah, it's just the tale. Every buy that Heroic have had in this map has not been perfect. Oh, nerds. Oh, okay. Lasted a little longer than maybe he should have. That HE, not deep enough to hit Tess's. B.
What on earth is happening here? It doesn't even matter that Kicksan's in this position, because if the bomb gets denied, then it could be round over. Nikador's finding Crimbo, but Shush has doubled, and there is Kicksan guaranteeing that kill. So despite all the weird little plays that were being made, the bomb makes its way over towards A. And Heroic, they have it for the entirety of the round. They completely elude the donut player in CSN. And for JDC and Crimbo, a decision to be made. Do they want to give this a go? The bomb's already halfway gone. It's definitely going to be an exit mission. Try and do as much damage as possible to Heroic, who they now know are forced in. With the space already being cleared by Kicksan at CT, they'll dodge them.
Yeah, but good.
Weird round of CS.
At least to kind of get that positional advantage. But really, it just comes down to the most unlucky timing possible for Big. Like, literally across the board. JDC taking a lot of space early. It has to be pivotal in this round with one of those 2 M4s. Spam's good on the Tessus. Dances away. JDC knows now he's revealed himself. He has to bail as well. The fight up Brant dodging the flash, but Nikados wins the fight. Tabson picks up that FAMAS. There's no repick.
Oh, all right, Tabson. Oh, and the adjustment onto Kickstand swaps to the Tech 9, but can't find anything more. But his job's done. Because with JDC winning this fight in towards mid, Heroic have to go in towards B.
How does JDC win that fight? That feels so unfavorable for him. But a sharp headshot onto Nats, who felt like he was going to lock in the round. Now Crimbo is in the perfect position. Smoke forward. Does he want to fight ahead of it? Yeah, he does. And that ends up costing him. JDC could have pushed through and ended the round, but doesn't want to give up his life or his position. But spotted, and it's on to Process. Sticking around. Nikados is still low, and Shush found, fallen. Nikados reveals himself. A smoke forward. Process, oh, just spans him through the smoke. Yeah, he's happy with that one.
Finger wag to the camera. He knows Nikados' tricks. Keeps the pressure back on Heroic.
Another bomb plant, another buy, and somehow Heroic have ended up better off. Although, not for long, at least in the manpower department. JDC has been having such an incredible map. As soon as I say that, Nikados finds him through that smoke.
And the molly is on Shush. They need to dry clear this corner. They need to swing together if they want the space. Nertz will go first, straight into Crimbo's lair. Shoulder spotted. Crimbo claims one and the follow-up. That's the bomb drop. That's the round over, surely.
Crimbo's cave. Can't even be the game over.
With a K.
How do you even get the bomb? 30 seconds left. Blank coming through spawn. Smoke forward. This is going to get a little messy. Crimbo, close on the angle, closes. 3 for him.
Nothing doing for Heroic. This has been a ridiculous series for them. And now it could all end here. Tabson's already bypassed one of them. Tabson's found 2 in mid. This is potentially the beginning of the end.
Feels it, doesn't it? What could Shush get up to? He's known, so you imagine not a great deal. Cool idea. JDC, wary of it. Okay, hold up. Crimbo's walked past Nikodas. Okay, now it gets a little odd. But if he just takes cave control, which he will, he'll find Tessus in a moment. Freebie. Oh, Nikodas. Not been a great day. And it's not going to get any better. 1v4. They don't know he's here. They're not giving him any sort of fight. And he's just missed the timing on JDC. Crimbo gets commed over. JDC's there. No clutch for Nikodas. It's big going through to the playoffs.